Cindy.
And I'm Eddie. And this is Squeeze the Day.
Welcome back to another video.
Sunworld in Bonnet Hills is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we are taking you there today.
So come on along, let's go check it out.
There are several reasons to want to go visit the Bonnet Hills. One of the main reasons is the Golden Bridge. It's a very compelling reason because of the unique style it has and the amazing view it provides. We want to go to Bonnet Hills not only to enjoy the Golden Bridge, but to see what else the park has to offer.
When we were coming in this morning, there wasn't a whole lot of traffic, so we weren't expecting these kind of crowds. We're kind of just following the crowd to see where they go.
We don't even know why. We'll see if this puts us in the right place or not.
We did manage to talk to a couple of the employees that spoke English, which helped point us in the right direction so that we could find our way to the cable car. But for the most part, everybody was going right to the cable car that takes you directly to the Golden Bridge. We are currently on the world's longest one-wire cable car, and the views up here are amazing.
We just got off the cable cars. Now we're going to continue to follow everybody up to the Golden Bridge.
Temperature's a lot milder, we can tell already.
The plan was for us to get here early so we could beat the crowds, but it doesn't look like we beat the crowds. So what we're going to do is get some shots and maybe come back a little bit later on. Making friends all over the world. Even though we didn't beat the crowds, you gotta love that view.
Moving past the Golden Bridge, there's more to this section of the park, including some food vendors and restaurants that are part of a beautifully maintained garden, where we're going to take you next. We wanted to bring you to this garden next because of the view overlooking Da Nang, as well as how well it's maintained and the beauty of the garden itself. This would be a good area to relax and get some lunch if you arrived around lunchtime.
Up for a little chess today, Eddie?
We've made it to the garden area. It's a popular area. There's a lot of people that love coming up here, and it seems to be
Place to get selfies. We're finding everyone's taking pictures of themselves, of their families, of the people they're with.
between the windmills, fish, and lollipops. Who doesn't love a good view? That's an awesome little waterfall. We are loving the gardens, especially when we can find a little piece of shade. As soon as you get off the cable car and you come and look at the garden, you're gonna realize that it's actually pretty massive. So we've been walking around for about 30 minutes, just taking pictures and enjoying it. And so is everybody else. It did get busier. It looks like at this point, we're going to have to fight the incoming crowd in order to get to the other side of the bridge.
After a little bit of zigzagging, we finally made it to the other cable car, where there was another line waiting to get on so they can cross over to the rest of the park.
We are on our way to the bigger part of the park. It also has castles and a little bit more flair, so it's going to be definitely different, very interesting. This one has a little bit of a European flair. Let's take a walk around and see what we can see. It looks like a castle, which is pretty cool. They even have classic cars from all over the world. As soon as you get off the tram, you're going to be walking out of this area and coming into the center of the park. And this is what it's going to look like right here in the center. Unfortunately, this section is closed right now. They're still doing construction, so I look forward to seeing what they have in the future. One thing to note before we get too much further into it, they didn't really check our bags. We wish we had brought water with us. There are a lot of places to eat here, so don't just jump into a place. Found our favorite place. This sign says swimming pool, but I don't know that there's an actual swimming pool, so I'm curious and I'm gonna have to look. Yes, for the hotel. If you didn't already have enough reason to come and stay the night here, the hotel has a swimming pool. If nothing else, these buildings are pretty amazing. Check these roses out. Do they smell good? Let's find out. If nothing else, it was definitely worth coming up here for the rose garden. They smell amazing. Don't feel bad if you can't come here right away. It's totally understandable. They are obviously planning for the future. As you can see behind me, trellises have roses growing up them in a continuous fashion. So they're going to be bigger and better and brighter in the future. They're still pretty amazing now. Smell great.
Similar to other theme parks, they do have an area full of games you can play and maybe win a couple.
I kind of feel like this is a unique feature, completely independent. It's quite amazing, and they definitely do try to pull a little bit of Europe and the rest of the world in a theme park, which is imaginative.
We even found quality entertainment throughout the park.
Day. Apparently they have shows that rotate in and out throughout the day. We've seen about five different shows in the past hour, and they're pretty impressive. So it's definitely worth coming here for a little bit of rest and relaxation after walking around all day. For kids. Not doing it this time because we're running out of time here. The park is only open until 5 and, well, it's starting to get close.
And we haven't ridden the roller coaster yet, and we are going to try to get that done next.
And we don't know if there's going to be a line for that, so let's go do that. But if you have time, definitely do the Wax Museum. We're not allowed to film on the way down, so we're gonna put this away. And then when you're done with the ride, they do have pictures that they take along the way. You can purchase those if you're interested. On the rare occasion, we actually purchase the picture, and this is what it looks like.
And be sure to purchase the picture. It's not that expensive, only $70,000. They give you two choices. You gotta do it though. It's so inexpensive and worth it. Capture that moment while you're squeezing the day.
Alpine coaster number 2 is a little bit hidden. Just ask, they'll be happy to help you find it. To help you find the line to the second roller coaster, once you arrive up here off of the second cable car to the European Village area, you're gonna take a hard right. That's where your second roller coaster is gonna be at. And even though we're not allowed to film on the way down, we'll show you what it looks like going down. You have control of your brake, so you can control your speed. They say don't go so fast that you're going to hit the person in front of you. In fact, keep 35 meters between the two of you. And that's not been touched up, so that's how slow they're going. I do recommend this place as a place to go and visit. We had a lot of fun. Maybe go to the European side of it first and then go to the Golden Bridge second, because you can always come back here when it's less crowded like it is now. As you can see, even though we're leaving a little bit early, people try to get out of here before the major crowds.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
And stay tuned as we continue to adventure around Vietnam and the rest of the world. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so that you can continue to follow along with us as we continue on this adventure.
And as always, squeeze the day and be well.